everyone. This is Deb Joy Smeek with The Light of My Art. I'm a independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in mid-Michigan. Welcome to Mystery Stamping. We get together every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time to do a mystery, and this is for your benefit to craft with your supplies that you already have in your craft room. So of course, we want to give you good use and reasons to use all your supplies so that you can have that excuse to buy more paper and more stamp sets because you're putting them to good use. I'll be your enabler. So thank you again for tuning in here. We have our directions here. These are posted every Monday, sometime on Monday, either in the Facebook group called Stamp with Delight, or they're emailed to you. So make sure that you're on my email list, email.orderwithdeb.com. And I'm sure that Tina, our moderator here on YouTube, can put that in the comments here, and you can click on that if you are not part of my email list yet. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to follow along on my directions off camera. They are also in the video description, both in YouTube and Facebook. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right. So this is a fun one that I just learned just this weekend, and so I wanted to use it right away because it looked really fun. All right, so I have a card base. This is 11 by 4 1/4, and we're going to take our trimmer out here, and we're going to score this at 2 3/4 from both ends because we are making a gatefold card base. So 2 3/4. When we fold this towards the front, it should fully cover the front. So I'll put my trimmer off to the side for the moment. And so we'll just fold those in. I want those to meet nice and snug. And then we'll press that with our bone folder. Welcome, everybody. Yes, it is another hot day, but I guess today is probably the coolest of all of the, the next 2 weeks for us at a high 70s. So yesterday, I think it was 97 or something crazy. It has been warm. Tell me where you're watching from and what the temperature is. Oh, Tony says it was 107 the other day in Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh. New Mexico is 70 and rained the last few days. Yes, the world is upside down. That is insane. Linda, thank you for sharing that. All right, so I've got my card base here. That's gatefold card. I'm going to take DSP number 1. And this is from that new Kintsugi paper. So it's got all these fun gold lines on it and everything. But on this other side has this fun kind of watery looking image. So I wanted to use that. This is 4 by 9. I'm going to take our trimmer out again. Actually, I think this is DSP number 2. Did I say number 1? There's 2 other pieces for number 2. We'll get to that in a second. So if this is directional, it does matter, and you probably want that to be on this side. And so this would be the top and this would be the bottom. Mine is not directional, but we'll pretend it is in case yours is. So I'm going to turn this to the side so that the top is on the left here. And we're going to score this at 3 and then at 6. But I'm going to flip it over so that the score line's on the other side so that our score lines go the right way. So that first one we did is going to be a mountain, and then that second one's going to be a valley. So it kind of does this little zigzag shape, and we'll press that here in a second. I think we're done with the trimmer now. So I'm just going to make sure that all of this lines up real nice and give this a press. There we go. So it folds open like this, and we won't see this other side. However, if you were to be have somebody be investigating how your card works, they'll see this other side, but it's not prominent at all. It's mainly they'll see it like this. All right, so that's one piece. This is DSP number 2. I forgot to mention DSP number 1. So here's some more paper from that same paper pack. So beautiful with that gold foil, and we've got some flowers on the other side. This is going to go on the front. So this is 2.5 wide by 4 inches tall, and we needed 2 of those. That is DSP number 1. And so we'll just glue those onto here. If you were watching last week, I was playing with the washi tape and then realized after that video that I was saying, hey, join my card club. It's this washi tape's amazing, and that's what we're doing in July. It went unorderable right away. So of course we had to make a pivot. So we're actually going to be using what I'm using on this card right now. So we're going to be using this paper, but it's not the Kintsugi bundle. It's going to be something different. So stay tuned. I'll point that out in just a second. Oh, I forgot something. I think I need one more piece. I was focusing on my alternatives to make sure those were ready, and I think I kind of skipped something on this one. I'm going to do white. I'm going to do coordinating cardstock color. I'm going to do white. So let me just grab a piece of white scrap real quick, and I will cut that to size. It's just going to be a map for this piece right here. And so it's going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm just going to cut that real quick. Nobody said that coordinating color can't be also the neutral that you're using too. Since we're having such dark colors, I think that this will look okay. So this is going to go on the inside right here, and then it will be glued down at the bottom there, and then do like this. So now we can just decorate this. I'm not sure what this fold is called, so maybe you guys can put some suggestions in the comments here. It's a gatefold, but it also has a fold out portion. And maybe it already has a name. Maybe some of you guys know what it is. I like to have names for the cards and the folds so that they're easier to find. So if you know what this is called, let me know. Or if you have an idea. So we're going to glue this bottom piece down so that the top is the end part. So this would be the top of our paper so that when you opened it, see, this is why you would want to have it be directional. You want this to be the top, and you'd see that whole pattern. No matter how you had it folded, it would always be right side up. And you could see the back if you did this, but we probably won't. All right, so now we're going to take out our little pieces. We wouldn't needed a big large label. So I'm going to put this on the front, and we're not going to glue that on both sides, obviously, because then you couldn't open it. So then we're going to just glue that on the one side, and then we can do some decorating. So I'm going to use this Sunrise Sailing bundle. This will be the bundle that we're using for Card Club, Delightful Card Club for July. So such a July set, right? So it's got this adorable some images here, and then it also has a embossing folder that goes along with it, along with some dies. So it's really, really fun. Very, very much July. So we can put this on dimensionals, or we can just attach it flat. I think I'm just going to go flat. I think one of my samples in the alternatives is going on dimensionals. You could go either way with that. I'm going to put this on dimensional, so I think that will look nice. Let me know in the comments, do you guys have this bundle already? Did this one call to you? It's different from other things that we've had, so I like that. I do love my flower sets, but this is decidedly not flowers. All right, we're going to put this cute little bow on here. And I think before I put this on, I have this word ahoy. And so I was thinking of maybe, we can put it over here like it's a little flag coming off, right? So let's put this, yeah, we'll just stick that in the middle there. And I'm going to tag the end here, flag, I should say, flag the end by cutting up the center and then coming in from each corner. Should give me a good little flag. And then we can just kind of tuck that. So if I can't quite tuck it, I'll just trim off a little bit more. There we go. That's cute. So we'll just add that on that side. Ahoy. And then when you open it, we can decorate this piece and all of this. So we're going to get out our neutral piece, which is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And that fits perfectly in this bottom section. That's where you're going to do your writing. Although you could do 3 of those and have lots of writing or um, different decorations. So we're gonna put this one here like this. And I'll just add some die cuts. This is why I said numerous die cuts is what you're going to need for this one, just to have a lot of fun with it. So I got some clouds. This is part of that set. We've got this cute little boat. I thought maybe I'll put that here and maybe fill up the top here with some clouds. Sky's the limit, right? You're destined for great things. Maybe something like that. Could even have those kind of be together like that. Clouds are pretty random, so you don't want them to be too evenly spaced, right? I hope everybody's having a great day today. Staying cool, using your air conditioning. I'm so thankful for our window units because our central air is not working. All right, so there is our card. Whoops, it's not quite dry yet. And there is card number 1. Oh, I want to use some of these gold flower accents. So that kind of goes along with this gold paper here. We'll just put a few on here. Don't like how that one's going. Let's see. There. All right, so there's card number 1. Let me know what you think. Oh, maybe we could put some ribbon on there too. This is the ribbon that we'll be using. There's a really neat starter pack of ribbon, and it has 2 colors, and it's a really great deal. Well, I'm not sure where we could put it, but we'll fit it somewhere. Maybe it just needs to be smaller. There's also in that pack this blue one, so maybe that would be a better option for this to stand out against that white circle we have. You're watching me design on the fly. But stay tuned for the alternative cards here because I want you to vote for your favorite one. And if you're interested in joining Delightful Card Club, you can go to club.orderwithdeb.com and get all the information there. If you want to give it a try and don't want to commit to any monthly club, you can go to tryclub.orderwithdeb.com. And Tina can probably put those links in the description here. Oh, that's cute. Maybe we'll just stick it right on the boat right there. I like that. All right, so let's put this here. Again, you can cancel club anytime too if you wanted to just check it out. But it's so much fun. I love my club members. You guys are the best. All right, so there's card number 1. And here is card number 2, which is a sneak peek. I don't know if you guys are aware, we have more online exclusives coming out next month, starting in July. So let me check the date here. I think it's July 5. Let's see. I need my calendar to pop up and it's not going. There it is. July 8, I think. It's the first Tuesday. They like to release things on Tuesdays. Anyway, we've got this Just a Note bundle, and it's so cute. It's got all these little like handwritten notes, and it's got this little note paper die that you can cut out, all these little paper clips. Oh my gosh. And then this pear paper is part of a new suite too. So look at these little clips here. You've got this. Happy back to school. I know I'm jumping the gun here. It is summertime. We will relish in our summer, but this was super cute. I love that little notebook. You guys are obsessed with office supplies like me? I think it's so fun to get new fun paper clips and pens and things. So I thought this was super cute. And there's also some foam star stickers, which are actually part of the Halloween suite that's coming out, but they're sparkly white stars. There's other colors in that pack, but you'll be watching for that in the beginning of July there. So that's card number 2 using that pear paper. And then here is card number 3, an oldie but a goodie. I love this paper pack, and it is still around, I believe. Frames and Flowers Designer Series paper. It's a specialty paper with punch outs and everything. And I've used the linen thread there and some textured dots. But we open that up and we've got this. Thank you. We could pull that and so lucky to know you. So there are our 3 cards. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. We've got the sailing, the notes, and the frames and flowers. Oh, I was not caught up on the comments and was I thought no comments. Oh, but yes, we do. All right, so we've got like in the bow. All right. Tie with the sailboat and the pears, says Tony. Thank you, Tony. Sailboat's Kathy's favorite. Number 2, number 1, number 1. All right. So yeah, I love this bundle. It's so cute. Let me show you this hybrid embossing folder. Like presses this image into your paper. It's so cool. So with our club, we're going to be utilizing this as well. So really fun. We got votes for the sailboat, vote for the pears. I know the pears with the notes, Kathy. I love this little notepad thing. It's so stinking cute. I had so much fun playing with that today. It's the first time I was playing with it. Here's the stamp set, by the way. Here's a sneak peek. So it's got those lines so you can make your little note paper, and it's one of the cheaper bundles because it's not too many stamp sets, and I haven't put my die sheet in here yet, but we've got that little notepad. We've got paper clips and arrows and little clippy things, some hearts and stars. And I know it's really hard to see all the pieces. Here's another little heart paper clip thing. And here's another like that binder clip. So anyway, it's a big mess here. I've got to close up before I lose all my pieces. Lila says number 3. Diane says number 3, tied with the sailboat. I know the sailboat bundle is really nice. So I'm hoping that doesn't go out of order, out of stock, because then we'll have to pivot again. But we will go ahead and go forward with that. We got some more votes here. Sailboat number 1, number 3. Jenna Marie are asking what size is the cardstock. All of the dimensions are in the video description, and you can catch the replay on this video too. All right, number 3, sailboat. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I'll put my face back in here for a second. I really appreciate all of you tuning in and watching every week, and I will see you next week. If you liked any of the things that you see here, you can support me by going and shopping in my online store at orderwithdeb.com. But also liking and sharing this video and making comments is another way to support me. Sorry about my dog barking. I must see our Amazon deliveries or something. And I really appreciate all of your support, just tuning in and watching. So I hope that you have a fantastic day. Stay cool, not too hot, and I will talk to you later. All right, bye.